today is going to be a special live stream. Cause guess why? Guess why, guys? Guess why? I have a sore throat.妈妈在抱着风吹，妈妈说她抱着风吹。Hi.
See that? The pattern on the ground, no distortions. The pattern and elements of the wall crooked like hell. Screw the map designer. Did he even think about poor clay creators who would one day try to build his map with clay or cardboard? Did he even try to make it logically? I think he did it on purpose. To make it possible to create. Well, let's see. At least I have my hot glue gun to make impossible things possible. Great.
想講就鬱悶去做運動，飲杯嘢 relax 下，抑或咩都唔做，吸氣、呼氣。原來大部分快樂荷爾蒙係由腸道送到大腦，注入心多情配方，調節腸腦中。
2,000 years later.
The solution I came up with looks like this. I will attach the walls and all the different clay elements later as if the rooms would be built correctly. This will give us a different result in the end compared to the gameplay, but at least it makes it possible to build. Now we are wrapping around the walls and we will add some beautiful wallpapers to the cardboard walls, just making sure that the two pieces don't fall apart. This was the most difficult room to understand, because it has two different levels. We have these pipes and the weapons room, these tubes on the ground on a different level, and this is the reason why I decided to make the walls a little bit higher and also to make some space under the floor for some secret tunnels. Yes, this the Wi-Fi button where the astronauts just push. No, it's not. I can't remember which task was connected to this spot. Now, look at that. We don't even need real windows.
Alright,
Just use this beautiful
let's go play
wallpaper.
some Among Us.
Did I already mention that the map designer is a really, really bad person? The back side of the walls, which can't be seen right now, also need beautiful wallpapers. I just printed out my walls a second time and made it work. Now that we finished the cardboard part, let's jump over to the clay details. This is the part of the video where I feel a little bit more confident, because this is my material after all. We take some black, we mix it with white and the dark navy, is it navy? Windsor blue. And we have this bluish gray for the chairs, but also for some other parts of the interior. We have 3 chairs in the navigation room, you probably know this, all the same size, and then we have all the instruments with the tiny blue displays. For the instruments, I threw in some more silver and white, and we get this beautiful space silver. I already mentioned that the map designer is a terrible person. No, he's not. You did a beautiful job on the design, on the perspective. This is no choice of art, this is a torture. So this is the first display. We have bright blue. After often hardening, we will paint some information, some details on the screens with the white pen. But we will add some buttons first. Some clay buttons. Beautiful. While working on the console, I was thinking about the functions for each and every button, and I will tell you the story behind each and every button. No, just kidding. But it would be funny to think about what these buttons are doing to the ship, which maneuver the ship would perform. We have the joystick in the middle. The 2 handles will be glued and attached to the joystick after hardening. And we have the second console, and maybe there's also a third one, which we can't see because, you guess it, of the perspective. Thanks a lot, map designer. These are the last details for the navigation room. And we are ready to put this aside and work on the weapons room. Okay, we start with the first floor. We have these tiny consoles which we will hang to the wall, and then this is the platform with the stairs and also the seat right in the middle and the gigantic floating screen to use the weapons. I really love this minigame inside Among Us. I think it's my favorite by far. We have some red clay for all the tubes. This is the color cherry red. Cherry red. You get it in our online store, playclaim.com as well. And we have the Fall Guys. We have now the Fall Guys set also in our online store. So give it a try. There is even a Tic Tac, pack of Tic Tacs included. They should be quite easy to create, the Fall Guys or the astronauts. Yeah. Fall Guys, I am planning on a crazy tutorial for next week. Hopefully the map designers on Fall Guys don't screw with me. Well, at least I have a 3D model inside the game, which makes a gigantic difference. Oh boy, this looks like a bullet. A bullet from a pistol. Yes. And we're adding some red lines. It's also part of the weapons room, and probably this is the generator for the enormous weapon to shoot the different asteroids in space. And we just mixed this beautiful color for the tubes in the basement, in the center, depending on where you're from. Attaching another tube, making a beautiful connection. And then we can add these tiny lights onto the tubes. And yes, first I thought about using some real LEDs, but well, there was a map designer who decided to give me a really hard time this week to finish this creation, and so I decided to finish it at all and not focus on some LED lights. We need some transparent stuff. I'm not really sure how to create the showcase where we will put in the plant. It is then producing O2. I'm not really confident that this will work. Let's give it a try. Look at that. I knew I had something like this. Okay, you have to go look for a new home. And we have beautiful display. We just need to give you a cover. Beautiful. It somehow reminded me of the Leviathan skin video from Fortnite, which I made. I used this acrylic tiny ball. I filled in some blue water, and this clay fish was floating inside, and it looked just insane. And somehow it reminded me of this. It was a beautiful creation. I enjoyed this a lot. Now I am comparing the different size of the tubes in the room connected to the walls. Then we have these three gigantic pipes on the lower part, and these are some vents, some openings for each tube. Each tube has two of these. It should really look beautiful after hardening when we will glue it together. And this is the lever with the handle, which we will stick to the wall. And now let's focus on the plant, and the O2 plant, which does nothing but grow and produce O2 on the ship. That's true. Because this is what plants do in a spaceship. I really hope that I am still alive when one day some spaceships are going to different planets and people are growing plants on like Mars or Venus. I'm wondering what a clay tutorial would look like on Mars. We are ready to go into the oven. Time to think about that.
我真係好驚老 M 啊！好驚啱啱，因為我有 Office 利用安心褲成條防水，再怕流 M 夾界，哇！真係安心好多喎！一褲4心，貼咗第一塊先。
Freshly baked! Well, interior of the spaceship. And I will use the white pen. We're gluing together the joystick, and we can place it into the navigation room. Look at that. Now we have to further chairs and at least another console, because we can see if there is another one. The map designer decided so. Beautiful design overall. It's beautiful, just perfect. Now let's glue these tiny consoles to the wall. And we have the security cam, of course, in this area. So don't kill anybody right there. Tiny buttons. And sorry buddy, you have to go inside this display. This is another bend. I've never been the imposter, I swear. So I don't really know if these vents can be used as secret tunnels. I was just killed right in front of it, so I'll guess so. Now this looks beautiful, our bullet. It looks like a bullet. And these are the tubes in the underground. I have to admit this railing was very difficult to create with clay. No blame on the map designer. This is just a regular railing I had problems with. But it looks quite beautiful right now, doesn't it? Gluing it into the room that nobody falls down and it hurts himself or would be killed. What about this floating display? I have an idea for this. Just give me a sec. We have the crosshair and some further details and a frame. This looks like a frame. And we will glue it just on one corner that it looks like as if it is floating in the air. Guys, the scout map from Among Us! Well, at least 3 rooms, navigation weapons, and O2! This was tons of work. Do you want to see the other parts of the scalp as well? Let me know, write it down in the comments. Have a great weekend. Take care, guys. Bye. Okay, sincerely, now I want to apologize to the map designer. Just give me your address and I will come over and apologize. I mean it. Just let me know where you're living. Today we're continuing our Among Us map. We have storage, communication, admin, and shields. Okay, maybe I was a little too harsh on the map designers of this scalp map from Among Us. I make up for it by creating part 2 of our Among Us map. We have today shields, of course. Then we will create communications. We have storage and the last room, we have 4 now is admin. Plus, I will not complain about the map designers in today's video because they did a great job on this. This is my blueprint for today. I printed it out. It's on label paper, which means we can just stick it onto some cardboard. This is what it will look like. Boy, this is huge. Now, this is my cardboard. Hopefully it lasts until the last part of the scaled map is finished, because it has a special thickness to the cardboard itself. But first things first, we'll work on the layout of today's map. To me, it feels a bit strange to see these empty rooms without any furniture or instruments. Thanks a lot, and shout out to Andy. He did an incredible job on the editing part. But we will fill the rooms with some beautiful clay furnitures later. Seems we have a black hole in our cardboard. I tried to fix this so it doesn't make any problems later. Perfect. While finishing the layout, I have to admit 7 million views on part 1. Well, that was unexpected to me. No pressure at all. Welcome to all subscribers. When you're new to the channel, welcome to the Clifton universe. Try to have a really good time together, creating stuff from your beloved games with clay and cardboard. This is what I love and hope to inspire you with. We will now remove the in-between parts between the rooms, and then I take care of the walls because they don't really make sense. The map designer did still a great job on this, but they just don't make any sense. So we remove the walls and replace them by our own printouts of rooms. The walls have a height of 2 centimeters and another centimeter below. For some of the rooms, this is required. The Shields room, for example, because it has a cellar, so it is going down. And I read some comments, people suggesting that I should create the map from underneath the tunnels for the imposter, which would be an amazing idea. But let me first finish the total map, and then we can work on the underground. Now let's switch weapons. I take my hot glue gun, my beloved hot glue gun, and be careful with that. I'll burn myself probably every 2 or 3 hours. Nothing bad has happened with the scalpel yet. I'm thankful for that. I told you I fell down the stairs last week, and over the past few days I had no feeling in my right hand. And this really concerned me because, well, I am sculpting with my right hand and doing this as a living. But happily this got better. Right now it is the pinky, which I don't have any feeling in. And yeah, I really hope this also gets better over the next days. Thank you so much for all your nice comments, which I read. And I realized how happy we can be when we are healthy. And this is what matters. And now, enough of this old man talk. Let's have some fun with hot glue gun. Okay, it's empty. Not anymore. While finishing the last parts of the walls, I have a quick announcement. A few months ago, I set up an official Clay Claim subreddit where you guys can share your own creations, for example, memes, and generally have fun connecting with each other and other clay people. Yeah, sadly I haven't gotten around to announcing it until now. I myself will also periodically visit the subreddit, and if there's enough awesome, funny things, I will make a video about it and put it also in the tutorials. So after this video, you guys can head over and check out the subreddit. For all of you who are using Reddit, I'm looking forward to read you right there. Now, these are the printouts of the walls. I explained that to you, that the map designer did nothing wrong here, but we found some different solutions to make the walls logical. And in the communications room, no, this is admin, in the admin room, we have a deepening in the ground on 2 stages, and I was lying in bed all night long and couldn't sleep and was thinking about how to create it, and this is quite easy. It's stupid easy, and I am happy I came up with this solution with a hot glue gun, of course. Now let's glue the beautiful background, floor, ground of the shields room underneath, and let's get started with clay.
黑色令透視無所遁形。Barrow 去釋放脱洗法，新一代投票會沒因子，根源擊破透視透核，平衡有致，用無浪強發根。Barrow 全靠去屑防脱，用黑定義無線潔淨。Barrow。
寶城170多年嚟，全力為儲足保單客戶做好長期保障規劃。
寶城嘅投資橫跨多個國家，涵蓋多個資產類別同行業，組合多元化先經得起時間考驗。
多元化？即係點啊？
好似打麻雀咁，要贏就因應風。
First room we start with is admin, and this looks like pool table, but it isn't. It's the table from Star Wars we all know and love, and it has this hologram on top. And yeah, let's first focus on the table, and then I have some ideas on how to create the hologram. It's the same technique in a way I also used on part 1 of this Among Us map. So this is the stand for the table, and then we have some instruments on the left side and also on the right side with some tiny buttons. I have no idea what they are for. They look so beautiful. This gray combined with green. Now I sound like the map designer. So there is a grid underneath the hologram, and these are the parts of some further instruments and the walls, because all the Among Us characters want to have some privacy while working on the screens. Yeah, I'm also working on the screen right now. We have the Wi-Fi signal and also O2, the console for O2, which I also wanted to include with clay, so I didn't want to go with the printed on version. I check if the walls have the perfect height, and then we can put this into the oven. And oh, I forgot the security cam. Let's just quickly add this as well. Beautiful. Now we are heading to storage, and there is a lot to create. I start with the most important item in the room. You can already guess it. Oh yeah. I'm just honest. I was looking for a way to get in some liquid clay, because it has an expiration date. Now we are sticking in the tiny piece of wood. Beautiful. Now all these boxes, and while creating these boxes I was also thinking about what's inside these boxes. We have 3 barrels of milk. It's red milk from Mars, maybe. And then we have a lot of boxes. Oh, and another tiny one. It contains milk from Pluto. And then we have these boxes, a lot of boxes, and the floating box. They are all filled with, yeah, what are they filled with? Well, I should not answer this. You are creative as well. Write it down in the comments what you think. What is inside all these boxes? And I dare you to write something like food or milk. I already came up with milk. Now this is the last color for these containers. It's not the exact same color, but I was tired of mixing clay colors. No, just kidding. I was running out of time because I literally finished this project just today, and I really wanted to finish it this same day, which means today. Oh boy. We have this beautiful tiny canister filled with milk as well. And then we have this handle. It's a lever for the door to kick out the imposter, or not the imposter. And I totally forgot the red chairs, the comfy red chairs. And this is communications we will work on right now. I think this is my favorite room of the 4 we are creating today, because we have these beautiful instruments in the background, and also some headphones as well. But let's start with these walls of instruments. This is a recorder, and it has to be part of the spaceship. When astronauts tell each other jokes, they want to record it, so that when there is an accident, people don't forget about these jokes. And then we have the plug-in for the headphones, which I also wanted to create with clay. And all the different buttons, well, some of them I am adding with clay, but after often hardening, I will paint all the very, very tiny ones, just adding some details on the green displays. And then we have some television or screens, or no, these are television.
Come back. I can't speak that loud. So proud. High five. have sore throat, so I might not be speaking much, but yeah. I just play a random game. I don't have a sore throat, so yeah. Okay, I don't speak that loud. Perhaps you'll do what you want in the chat. Ask me questions. I might not answer it, but I'll try my best, because yeah. I have an Among Us. A little Among Us. Damn. Hi. Someone's sending notification. I'm gonna be as loud as I can. Because this is how loud I can be right now. Yeah, no one wants you. No one wants your items. Oh well. People are people. Oh, oh, I completed one. Nice. stroke when reading that. Best problem saving is 5 CRGTG. Yeah, good. Wanna try this? Wanna try it? Come on. Let me reload it.
2, 1, go!
No. It's a car. No. From the night we were in Aries, from the scouts of words and devotees. Shake your tail, lift your butt till you can't see. We're digging a hole for our bodies, 'cause we don't really know what the facts were. So say pictures always to your words. If you hate her, then you should kill her. But you won't because everybody's cheering for her. Dresses. They want you to dance on the fences. Harmony staying with consequences. Maybe then we'll all learn a lesson. I'll share story confessions. Always search for interjections. Everybody else I Fakona girl, 'cause pretty girls can never. If you wanna play me, let's see what's inside. Fakona girl, 'cause pretty girls deserve to die. 就冇問我去啦。
雀巢匯聚8年科研智慧，成就能因存戶 Infinite Pro A2，精準鎖定 A2 振氣如牛，糅合雙益生菌，加成6億 HMO， 首創全港獨有 A2 Beta 期線真魚組合，貼近母猿營養，1週實證，科研銳放近4倍長乳力，進一步提升免疫守護，能因存戶 Infinite Pro A2。
Gotta get loose. Never know what you're gonna do. You're I'm feeling your attention on me. No reason to be so shy with me. I'm gonna bite, coming over. I really wanna move a little closer. Oh, gotta play to get you with me. Got you on my radar, son. You're gonna be with me. My strategy will get you, baby. Winning is my dream. Oh, soon you'll never wanna leave. My strategy will get you, baby. My strategy, like gravity. One look at me. I betcha, boy. You be down on your knees, calling me up, begging me don't leave. My strategy will get you, boy. Hey boy, I'ma get you real good and I'll bet ya. Hey boy, once I get ya, you'll be oh so glad that I met ya. Hey boy, hey, hey boy, oh so glad that I met ya. Hey boy, I'ma get you real good and I bet ya.
好多人同我講，用完抗敏牙膏，敏感牙齒都反反覆覆。其實
지금 하늘 구름색은 tropical 태양 빨간 빛이 두물 같아 Oh tell me I'm the only one babe I fancy you Strangers 끝내 난 장미 같아 괜찮아 진도는 겁나지 않아 더 세게 붙잡아 Take my hand 좀 위험할 거야 Baby 달콤한 초콜릿 아이스크림처럼 녹아버려
know why there's a tilted tile in Blackjack's bathroom? And there's even a handprint on the ceiling. It all started 10 years ago. At that time, he fell in love at first sight with an old house perched on the edge of a cliff, so he decided to have it renovated. Just then, an elderly man walked up and introduced himself as the original builder of the house. Though 50 years had passed, he still had great confidence in the house. Unwilling to let anyone else alter his work, he strongly insisted on taking the job. Blackjack had no choice but to tell him to start as soon as possible. The next day, the old man arrived with a cartload of lumber, but Blackjack noticed there were only 2 workers. The old man explained that everyone was already there. The young man beside him was his apprentice. Though a bit surprised, Blackjack soon realized the old man's craftsmanship was truly exceptional. Every step was carried out with extreme precision, and his way of teaching the apprentice was far from ordinary. Any mistake, no matter how small, was met with harsh scolding or even a beating. The old man worked straight through until 3 in the afternoon without a meal. The starving apprentice had only just sneaked a few bites of lunch when the old man caught him. Right at that moment, the old man suddenly felt unwell and collapsed to the ground. Blackjack immediately examined him, but when the old man came to, he insisted nothing was wrong and promised to return to work the next day as usual, then hurried away. Blackjack secretly drew a sample of the old man's blood. The test results revealed that he had leukemia, and it was already in the final stage. When the old man returned, the apprentice had already quit, unable to bear his temper any longer. Yet the old man vowed he would finish the house even if he had to do it alone. Blackjack told him to stop working, but the old man misunderstood, thinking Blackjack found his work too slow. Only when Blackjack revealed the truth about his illness did the old man fall silent. As a doctor, Blackjack absolutely could not allow a patient to push himself like this, but the old man insisted on finishing the job, because this house was the finest piece of work he had ever created. Like his own child, moved by the old man's determination, Blackjack took on all the heavy labor himself in the days that followed. Seeing how hard Blackjack was working, the old man shared a secret. Every time he built a house, he would leave a handprint on the ceiling. These handprints meant everything to him. They symbolized the sweat and dedication he poured into each creation. As the two worked side by side, the new house slowly took shape. But just as it was nearing completion, the old man suddenly had an episode and fell from the roof. Luckily, Blackjack caught him just in time. Yet once again, the old man refused to stop working. He knew he didn't have much time left, and was desperate to finish the house. But by then, even placing a single tile left him breathless. No matter how hard he fought to hold on, he eventually collapsed once more. Before being taken to the hospital, the old man made Blackjack promise to wait for him. He swore he would return and finish the house as agreed. Blackjack gave his word, yet year after year went by, and the old man never came back. Even so, Blackjack has no intention of ever fixing those final touches, because it's a promise he made to the old man. You know why there's a tilted tile in Blackjack's bathroom? And there's even a handprint on the ceiling. It all started 10 years ago. At that time, he fell in love at first sight with an old house perched on the edge of a cliff, so he decided to have it renovated. Just then,
Biết nó về sẽ thì không xôi cả. Biết chim hả tại vì xôi. Tại biết xôi đẹp.
Oh, I see the first letter is F. Up arrow, left arrow, then down arrow. And done. That's easy for me. Wow, there's another flower growing on the plant. Wait, there are 2 more keys now. Oh, I see the first letter is F.
Thank you. 뭘 좋아했어?
Alright guys, goodbye. My throat just hurt so much. Goodbye.